No hype, no BS. Today we're going to be talking about Applied Industrial Technologies, ticker symbol AIT. And this company is involved in pretty much a lot of the things that are powering the future, like solar energy, AI for data centers and stuff like that. They build the components for robotics as well. They're just involved in so many fast growing industries. And I think the stock is very interesting. And it's a 100-year-old company. So they have a proven track record of building out what's going to be the future of this country. I think the stock is very interesting. I, full disclosure, am a shareholder, and I have been for quite some time, and the stock has performed very well for me. And like I said, again, they have a proven track record. They're just not some company coming out with some brand new technology that they're trying to sell and peddle to everybody. And there's some crazy feeding frenzy. This is a mature company that's paying dividends. They're not overpaying their executives. They're also buying back stock. And I think this stock has the potential to continue to perform very well. So stick with me. You won't regret at least taking a look at the stock, because if you look up the stock, you can see that the stock has performed very well, and I like it. So as we go through this video, I'm going to show you more and more and more of the attractive things that I like about this stock. So stick with me. You won't regret it. So I'm showing you a graphic of a robotics chart, right? But in reality, this company is not just involved in robotics. They're involved in artificial intelligence and renewable energies as well. And you're going to see a lot of the usual suspects, so to speak, that are mentioned when you hear things like robotics, AI, renewables, and stuff like that. It's even companies like Meta and Google and Microsoft. They're also looking to alternative energy sources to power their technology. These technologies are essential for these companies because they need the computing power in order to keep that edge and to keep their customers satisfied. And a company like this company is smack dab in the middle of all of it, but quietly. They don't need to be loud. They don't need to be out there and everybody knows their name. All they need to do is continue creating value for their customers and being reliable. And 100-year track history is a lot to show for it. That's a large sample size that this company has been growing market share.
Now let's get to the meat and bones of the situation. But first of all, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe to the video, share it, let all your people know about the channel so that you can come over here and we can hang out and learn about stocks together. But let's continue. When I deal with a stock and I evaluate a stock, I evaluate it stringently. Like one of these days, I'm going to make a video. When I make it to 50 followers, I'm going to make a video showing people exactly how I screen stocks and explaining why I screened them the way that I did. But as of now, this company, Applied Industrial Technologies, they scored 29 stars out of 37 stars. And these stars represent attributes about a company that I like. And I also have a lot of attributes about a company that I don't like. So I can see all the positives and the negatives of a company that I'm invested in. And as you can see, this company right here has a lot of very good things going for it. The corporate governance is healthy. They have a clean goodwill. They focus on shareholders. When you listen to the earnings calls, they have a lower payout ratio than a lot of other companies. So they're not spending all their free cash flow and their profits doing crazy things like overpaying executives and stuff like that. Their returns on capital, returns on asset, returns on capital employed, and returns on invested capital are very healthy. Their free cash flow is always positive and has been for like 10 years. Like there's a lot of very good things going for this company. growing earnings per share. Like, I just could not ignore a lot of the positives of this company. And I think it has a lot of potential. And that's the reason why I decided to put my money where my mouth is, because there's so many positive indicators. I need to see a lot of positive indicators for me to spend my money on a company. And Applied Industrial Technologies definitely checks a lot of boxes, because my highest scoring company right now scored 37 stars. And this is a company that's not as large as a lot of other companies, and it scored very high. There are a lot of companies right now involved in building the robotics industry for the world. And a lot of those companies are involved in the actual design and research of building these new technologies. And Applied Industrial Technologies are not those types of companies. And that's another thing that I like about this company. When you see a company that has crazy amounts of money they need to invest into research and development, it's a lot of money that goes out of being able to reinvest back into the business, and it takes away from the profitability of the business. When I'm looking at this company and looking at the products and services that they offer on top of everything that I already like it's like absolutely like undeniable that something incredible is happening here. And they have 100-year history of performing like this. They are very good at capital allocation. Like, a lot of very good investors, if they run into this company and they look at it and they find it at the right price, I think a lot of people would be at least interested of adding it to their watch list. And the company hasn't been on my watch list for a long time, as I've been invested in it for about a year and a half. And it's performed very well for me over that period of time. And I think that, considering the market trends and what's happening in the world today with automation and technology, I think this company is poised and positioned very well to continue that run. You can pause to read and see some more of the products and services that the company offers. I've provided you with an illustration of it. In conclusion, I want to say that the market chooses winners and losers depending on the profitability and success of the business. And this company has a 100-year track record of success. They're in a very fast growing double-digit compound annual growth rate sector, and they have a track history of performing very well in this sector. And I don't see a lot that can disrupt that. Who knows what the future holds for this company? I think that it's very bright because of the history and a lot of the things that they have going on right now for them. And America is about to start building back up industrially. And a lot of these companies, like these ones, are going to be needed to help build out that infrastructure. They don't have a lot of exposure to places like China and other countries that America doesn't seem to be getting along very well with right now. And like I said, over 100 years, this is not their first tariff situation that they've seen. So thank you for watching the video, and I appreciate you coming by. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this company. Take a look for yourself. Like, I'm not just making this up. Go look for yourself and you'll see the statistics and drop a comment. Peace.